Hello, welcome to my channel Pass and Move. This is the Zero to Hero save with Hereford. We're season 1 and this is episode 4. And we're back today for the third round of the FA Trophy against Altrincham. Okay, they're in the National League, so they're a league above us. This is going to be a very difficult game. And then straight afterwards we're going to play the Kidderminster game as they're top of the league and we're currently 5th. So yeah, let's have a look and see how we get on. After having a bit of a drubbing in the FA Cup 8-2 away at South Shields, we had a good 4-1 home win against Brackley. But I'm really not kidding myself. I know we're at home, but Altrincham are going to be a different kettle of fish, I think. So we'll move on and see how we get on. There isn't a lot changed since last time. Trying to get rid of some players still. I've got a couple. I'm trying to get rid of Zach Lilly. He's the one that kicked up a stink about stuff. I've got a physio coming in. Yeah, Zach Lilly. So Lilly wasn't playing enough. He's not playing enough. He's not good enough. But yeah, we had a bit of a fallout over that. To which, he's doing his best to single-handedly destroy my managerial support and team cohesion. This guy, Holloway, he come to me wanting more football. I granted it, and he's played every game since, and he's still not happy. 6 are in agreement with me, 3 with him, so I'm not too worried about that because he's going to be playing every game in a minute. Harry Pinchard wants to move. I'm happy to let him go. He's got to realise that, again, he's not that good, and there isn't that many teams that are actually interested in signing him. And Ryan McLean, just not playing, so he wants to go, so that's fine as well. So let's move on to the tactical page. I haven't even looked at the squad yet, but I don't think it's going to change a lot. So McGiff, I can actually bring, I believe, where is he, or is he already there? Onyeka. Sorry, I thought he was still, he's just coming back from suspension. Okay, so he's going to get a start today over McGiff. He's knocking the goals in. As you can see, he's got five goals in 4 in the league in 6 starts and 1 in the trophy in 1 start, but he did get sent off in his last game. A really nasty challenge on the halfway line. I quite like the graphics for those these days. You can really see that they, before it was sort of somebody would fall down and you didn't know, but you can actually see now it was a full intent when he chopped the guy down from behind. So that's the team we're going with. Okay, I know I've got 2 subs outside. That was for the FA Cup. There's a few that's going to be concerned. I hope I took Sam French out. I did. He's concerned because he's not playing, isn't he? But he's oh, and that's another thing. Goalies. I know I gripe on about goalies, but my main goalie, Mr. Vieser, he's actually shown declining stats for the last 2 updates I've had on him. So perhaps that's another reason why we're struggling for consistency with him. But anyway, let's get on with the game and see how it goes. I'm expecting us to hold our own a little bit, but of course, if they take their chances, I think we're going to be in trouble. And here you are, straight into a Altrincham highlights. Lloyd, oh, we cut that out with Thorpe up the line. This should be a Vero, yeah, and he's got it on nicely into Onyeka now. Can Onyeka, he's either going to go alone or he's going to, and that's what we've got him for, and what a finish. And yeah, can we do this? Can we get right through to the 4th round? I don't know. Let's hope so, but that's a good way to start. 10 minutes in, and a Vero first time pass into Onyeka, who just picks it up in a box and drives in towards the goal and slots it past the keeper into the far corner. Absolutely what we want. A free signing. He's got to be worth some bucks, big bucks, if we can get up the leagues a bit. Let's have a look. Back 4 heading well, winning a lot of challenges now, which is what I like. Lloyd over the top, a bit of a throwaway, but Holmes should pick this up. Holmes again driving down the flank. You'll notice I do like my wing play. I do try to get in behind teams and get the crosses in. And there you go, picked up by Bowman. Holmes over the middle for Onyeka with the header. Oh, I thought the goalie was going to watch that creep in the post there, but he knew it was wide all the time. And yes, that's it. Keep waste the time. I'm quite happy for you to count the clock down today at the moment. be interested to see actually how we do compare, because I'm hoping we're going to be pushing. Well done. I'm hoping we're going to be pushing for a playoff spot at least, with the potential of getting up into the National League. So be interested to see how we hold our own. I didn't actually look to see where Altrincham are in the league, but I'll have a look afterwards. If depending on the result, obviously, if we do well or hold our own against them, then we'll have a peep. And Butler wins the header again. Barker's. High ball back in the box. This is really, ref. I think that was quite cheap, if I'm honest. I think that was cheap. Oh dear. Not what we want. And yeah, the keeper just falls down on a knee to the left and they slot it to the right. Yeah. Now it should be interesting. Let's see what we're made of. But he did. Yeah. I'm not impressed with my goalies, you know that. I'm not going to keep on about it, but well, I know I am. But Onyeka again, come on, mate. And that's Vero, why didn't you put your foot through that? Oh dear, that was a chance. That really should be 2-1 there, guys. And Visa, he's going to play this out to Williams. Williams out to Woodthorpe. Let's get it down the wings, guys. Barker's back to Woodthorpe. Woodthorpe back into Williams. Williams with a long ball to them. Oh no, we've got it. Hamadi out wide to Holmes. That's it. They get outside him. That's the hammer. That's what I've asked him to do. And a crossing and Onyeka. Oh. Could have done with that one for sure. Oh dear. This looks a very, very big, yeah, hit the bar, and oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Very poor. I can't believe a leap is that big between North and National. Just, that was poor. No reactive speed there at all, was there, with the defenders? So we're 1 up to 2-1 down at half time. Yeah. I am disappointed. So let's point a finger at them to put a bit of meaning behind this. Oh dear. That's okay. We can go with that. And I think we're going to go straight in with demand more. And in for a penny, in for a pound, I'm going to actually push on and go attacking, because I think we need to get behind them a bit more. So we're at 70 minutes almost. I'm going to bring Butler off. He's struggling. Both my centre halves are struggling. I'm guessing they're having a bit of a running around at the time. At the moment, Scott Butler. I'm going to put Jordan Thompson on there. I want to bring Livermore on. Who are we going to take out here? Well, it's going to be you, because you're not playing quite the same level. And I'm going to keep the next one just in case anything goes wrong. Injuries or whatever. I'm a bit worried here. We're struggling with fitness as we're going to. I mean, we're only part-timers. And I honestly think this is going to see out time, gents. I don't think we're going to get a lot more out of this. I'm going to bring Harry Williams off and bring in Zim Mohammed. But I think this is going to be the end of our little cup run, isn't it? And, well, we've held our own. I mean, looking at the stats, they've totally dominated us. But only losing 2-1, I'm disappointed, but I guess I would have took that. And are we going to lose 2-1 indeed? Oh, and that sums up our season at the moment. We get the chances, and that's 2 he's had. The one he just tapped back to the goalie, and the other one, well, hit the bar, I suppose. I'm not happy with the performance, but I'm not overly disappointed either. And I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring in the background. I'm hoping not, but he is. He certainly is. So that's the end of our little cup run. So yes, disappointing collapse. I don't think we collapsed. We had a good start and the better team won, didn't they? Let's be honest. And just out of interest, where are they in the league? They're 20th, so they're not a lot higher than us in the league, really, are they, in the placings? Oh. Let's move on and we play the Kidderminster game. He wants more football, doesn't he? I'm afraid Mr. Jethro Hansen just isn't. Supposed to be a fringe player. I'm afraid you don't fit in. I want to let him go. I'm not going to promise. Yep, there you go. And if you want to go, we can go. No, that won't be necessary. I didn't think it would. Because you're on a good screw year, aren't you? But, I found with these guys that actually it's always best to be honest with them. It's no good trying to convince them. So this is Megan Reid, our new physio. She'll come straight in and we'll get her to recommend a sign-in. Not that there's going to be anybody any good on it. Sarah Jones' new physio training. So I'm going to pause this here. And then I'll come back just for the Kidderminster game. There's no need for you to watch me playing through the days. I can take my time then and do what I want to do. So here we are then. We're just at the Kidderminster game. We're home. Kidderminster top. We're fourth, I believe it is, or fifth. We're 7 points off anyway. So a win will really make a difference. And I've just noticed we've actually got Kidderminster back to back. So we're at home this game and then away next game. I'm still going to stick with this game. I think we've got a better chance of a result out of this. And as long as we sort of come out of these two fixtures without dropping any more ground on them, I'll be happy. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. Team's been picked. Not many changes. Visa in goal. Bowman, Butler, Williams, Woodthorpe on the back. I'm still getting a lot of grief off his manager that I'm not playing Butler enough, even though he's played every game since the last time. Lloyd and Barker's midfield. Lloyd's just too good to use as a part player. I mean, he's smacked in 10 goals this season. He's not playing as well as Livermore. I don't think creative wise for other players, but he is scoring goals, which is just the same, I guess. Holmes on a Vero out wide with Onyeka, who's had a really impressive start, 6 goals. And Holloway's dropped his lack of football concerns this week, which is a little bit more harmonious in the dressing room. I've also got, I'm not sure if he's gone yet, James Caton has asked to leave, so I've got an offer in for him. And there was another one, Zach Lilly, I've got an offer in for him. We're just waiting now, aren't we? Brad Wade obviously got the transfer agreed. And the beauty of this is Zach Lilly, £400 a week. And James Caton, £500 a week. I mean, that get rid of those two players and I can actually bring in another, I can get the cover for the first team. I'll have the wage budget there that I can up the quality of the players. I can get 2 or 3 quality players in for that money at this level. So anyway, let's get on with the game. I know I've got 2 substitutes there. That's a hangover for the FA Cup. I keep meaning to change that around. So we're going to go straight to the match and let's see how we do. So this is top of the league. And yeah, we need a result. We really do need to pick up points here. Just to congest that top 4 or 5 spots. Reduce the point differential. Spennymoor are suddenly turning into a good side in this league, and they're challenging as well. So let's go. Let's see how we get on. So yeah, Onyeka, what a difference he's made. He's come in, and like I said, it's like a different attacking force now. All 3 of them are, when they're on, they're actually trying putting the effort in. It's like that competition for places has really stepped up their performance, and that's why I'd like to get competition for every place. I mean, the goalie at the minute, he can do what he wants. He knows I've only got boys in behind him, so I'm still going to be looking to get a quality goalkeeper that's probably going to be playing for us for the next 4 or 5 seasons. I don't like this in the back like that. I do like to play the football, but I don't like it. And there you go, Ahmad is when the ball, before he wasn't even trying for those, he's playing. Oh, and I thought Onyeka would have been bursting to get onto that, but it wasn't to be. So Holmes plays very well. Oh, he's run off the ball there. Kiss of death when I compliment my players, isn't it? I really should learn from that. So yeah, we know we're going to get a good. And there you go. Well, I was about to say we're going to get a good test here today, and I just hope we're up for it. And I mean, a defeat's not the end of the world. Um, yeah, of course I want to win the league. Who doesn't? But for this first season, I've made a lot of changes to the team. I've still got changes to make. It's a playoff place would be beyond expectation for the season. So, and I'm going to encourage the guys here. We've got a few people that's a little bit stressed, so let's encourage them. They're a good bunch of guys. And hopefully we're just going to see the first half out now. And yeah, we've got to half time, 1-0 down. See, I don't really want to upset them. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to point the finger. That's something I'm going to go for. And I'm also going to give them a little bit of this so that I can actually demand more in the game now without worrying about destroying their morale. They know I expect more already, so when I demand more, it's not going to have such a negative effect, or I believe it doesn't. And here we go straight away. Come on, guys. Dig in. And William should get that. Nice. Down to Woodthorpe. Woodthorpe takes it under control, plays it in the middle to Lloyd. Back to Williams, and a long ball. Onyeka can sometimes get those, but I prefer us to keep it on the floor, to be honest. I know we're in the leagues that long ball football is what's the norm, but I like to break the norm. I don't like to play the same way as everyone else. So we are on short passing and we are past the feet, so it's what I'm looking for. And oh dear, over the top, and he's offside. Doesn't matter where that goes, he was offside. And I'm going to actually demand a bit more now. We've gone 5 minutes into the game. I'll give it 10, and then we're going to demand a bit more off the guys. And let's see what happens. Holmes with a free kick. Over to the back post, up by Butler. Oh, just over. So Butler's a centre half that's played every game since I had a conversation with his manager, and his manager's still not happy. So I don't know whether that's a glitch with the system, but you can do no more. It's the same as I think I mentioned that I put down for us to have training facilities when we had that ghost player sold for 600k, and the board agreed to that originally. And now I'm looking, and there's nothing in the history or in the promises made and agreed to and denied about it. And I've asked again, and they've said no. So I'm not sure whether there's a glitch there, whether we lost something. But like I said, the phantom player, and then it's not going to let us spend the money. So maybe there is a bit of a glitch there somewhere. I don't think so. I think it's just perhaps I didn't click on something correctly when I was making the request. Amadi out to Holmes. He's going to get around the outside of him. Go on, my son. That's the hammer, and a good ball into Amadi, and another cracking shot. Cracking finish by Amadi. That brings us back into the game right on 90 minutes. And I've been that carried away with the game, I think I've forgotten to make any substitutions at all. So my players are already on their knees. So we will make the changes just for the last, just to see out the game. Yeah, I think we've played well. I really do. And to get back in and get a point right at the death. That's what I wanted before the kickoff, was not to lose any more ground on Kidderminster. Of course, we play them next week as well, which could be interesting, but they haven't run away with it, have they? 90 minutes in, 1-1. Can we get a dramatic late winner? Nope, that's good enough. That will do me. That keeps us... I think they've done brilliantly to come back. I know, I really do. So sometimes I know, especially with the low level assistant managers, sometimes the chats they ask you to do is a little bit of a morale breaker rather than booster. So there you are. The gap stays at 7 points. I was hoping to cut it down to 4. We're 4 points ahead of Chester, and I think this is a team we've got to watch, isn't it? This position here, as long as we finish 7th or higher, I'm going to be happy this season. Right, so I'm going to end this here. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the content, please don't forget to click the like, and if you want to see more of the same, why not tap that subscribe button. Thank you very much.